And welcome to Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers versus Newell-Fonda Mustangs basketball. Just about 2 minutes before the game starts here. However, before the game does start, just talk a little bit about these two teams. So Newell-Fonda, they have, according to my records, they sit 8-2 on the season, both losses to ELC, the number one team for girls basketball in their class, while Storm Lake St. Mary's sits at only 2-6. So these are definitely two teams with completely different outlooks on the season. We do have the starters for Newell-Fonda. We do not have the starters for Storm Lake St. Mary's yet, so let's give you the starters for Newell-Fonda here. Number 11, Mary Walker, a senior. She's played in all 10 games this season and has started all 10 games as well. Isabel Bartek, she's played in all 10 games, and tonight she's getting her first start of the season. Next is McKenna Sivers. She's played all 10 games. She started all 10. Then Lainey Hogreff. She's played all 10 games, has started all 10 as well. And Kiara Jungers played all 10 games and started all 10 as well. So definitely a starting lineup that seems to be very much usual of what Newell-Fonda puts out on the court. About 47 seconds left here before introductions, national anthem, and all that. So before all that gets going, we will take a short commercial break. You're watching Full Digital Solutions and Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
And welcome back here on Full Digital Solutions and Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball. Introductions are just getting underway. So far, they were about 4/5 the way through of the introductions to Newell-Fonda. They finished them up. And now we'll let you listen to Storm Lake St. Mary's starting lineup. So, Storm Lake St. Mary's, you didn't quite catch it. Number 2, Bianca Lemoynes. Number 4, Neely Bacon. Number 10, Natalie Green. Number 23, Sydney Hurd. And number 30, Isabel Landgraf are your starters. And now the national anthem.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
What a beautiful national anthem performance that was. So just for this tip starts here, would like to say once again, Newell-Fonda Mustangs versus Stone Lake St. Mary's Panthers. These are two teams with two very different outlooks on the season. Newell-Fonda is 8-2 on the season. The two losses are to Esterville Lincoln Central both. And Esterville Lincoln Central, by my record, just 13-0 on the season. So definitely a team that's very capable. And Newell-Fonda losing them shows just how good ELC is. But Newell-Fonda, even though they all underestimated. Storm Lake St. Mary's on the other side. They're 2-6 by my records. Definitely not a season they were hoping for. And I'm hoping tonight they can possibly get that third one in the season and make a good push down the stretch towards the playoffs. Now the jump here, it's won by Storm Lake St. Mary's. Sydney Hurd was the one jumping for Storm Lake St. Mary's. It's immediately stolen by number 33, Hogarth, for Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda passes it around. Try to find the open woman. Keep on passing. A couple more passes. Gets it to number 23. That's McKenna Sivers. She takes a three-point shot. It's no good. Rebounded by number 11, Mary Walker. Mary Walker goes back up, and she is fouled. Fouls on Bianca Limones. So first two free throws for either team tonight here are going to be taken by Mary Walker. She is pretty good at the free throw line, 70.8%. So she isn't automatic, but definitely not someone you want to see at the line. As I say that, she does miss her first attempt, so hoping the second attempt will go a little bit better here for her. And the second attempt does. So Lake St. Mary's having a little bit of trouble passing it back in. They eventually get to Sydney Hurd to give the inbounds. And after they do that, they immediately push it up. Sydney Hurd, she looks around. She goes to drive. She drives. Layup no good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda pushes up the court. Couple passes. They get to Mary Walker. Mary Walker for three. It's good. It is 4-0 Newell-Fonda. Having a little bit of trouble. They get to Sydney Hurd eventually. Sydney Hurd, 6'3", 6'4", towers over most of these girls. That was a fairly easy inbounds pass for her to catch. So Lake St. Mary's have a little bit of trouble on the pass. Limones drives in. Her layup is no good. And it goes out of bounds off of Neely Bacon. So it'll be Newell-Fonda ball. The Mustangs bring it up. That's Sivers bringing it up for the Mustangs. She passes it to Walker. Walker looks around. She passes it to Sivert. And Sivert hits a three. 7-0. The inbounds pass once again going through Sydney Hurd. Sydney Hurd, she gets it up to Limones. Limones drives in. She's looking around. She finds Hurd. Hurd, she takes a mid-range jump shot. Shot is no good. Goes off of one of the Newell-Fonda players. Looks like it went off Mary Walker as Walker tried to rebound it. So it'll stay Storm Lake St. Mary's ball here. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they look around, seeing who they can find. They get to Sydney Hurd. Sydney Hurd no-looks passes. Pass eventually goes to Limones. Limones misses her shot off of... Ref says it's off of one of the Storm Lake St. Mary's players. Looks like it went off one of the Newell-Fonda players, but can't really argue with the refs. A couple passes. Mary Walker, she takes a three-point jump shot. It is good once more. 10-0. Storm Lake St. Mary is doing everything they can, but they are just no match for Mary Walker. Mary Walker. Mid-range jump shot by Storm Lake St. Mary's. No good. The shot was taken by Natalie Green. Newell-Fonda drives in. Refs say there's a blocking foul. We'll see who that will be on. Looks like it might be on Sydney Hurd here. We'll see. It is on Sydney Hurd, so that's going to be her first foul of the game. Couple substitutions now. Refs are saying it was on the floor, so no free throws here. Still a couple substitutions. Looks like number 5, Greta Larson, came in, and I'm trying to figure out who the other substitution was here. Appears 31, Emma Erickson has also come in for Newell-Fonda. So Newell-Fonda, they find Mary Walker once more. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda, are they going to give it to Walker again? No, they're not. They're going to pass it to Cybers. Cybers drives in for an easy layup. Little bit of trouble with Storm Lake St. Mary's having to drive it in. Excuse me, pass it in and get to the end of the floor. They eventually do. Offense going through Sydney Hurd. Sydney Hurd no-looks passes it to Natalie Green. Natalie Green puts it up. It's 12-2. So Sydney Hurd showing those offensive skills. And a 3-point shot by McKenna Seibert is good from way downtown. Storm Lake St. Mary's takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll be right back after this one commercial.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
And welcome back to Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball here against Newell-Fonda. If you're just joining us, we're about halfway through the first quarter. It's 15-2 in favor of Newell-Fonda. And right now, it has been the Mary Walker show. The Mary Walker show for Newell-Fonda. She has scored 10 of the team's 15 points. So Mary Walker has been an absolute offensive weapon tonight. Sydney Hurd, on the other hand, Sydney Hurd's been playing fairly good for Storm Lake St. Mary's. A couple good passes. It's only led to one shot make, but Storm Lake St. Mary's definitely taking the shots they need to take to stay in this game. And the Storm Lake St. Mary's can't quite get the ball in, so they're going to take another timeout. It's going to be a full timeout this time, so we'll take that full timeout with them. You're watching Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball on Full Digital Solutions.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
And welcome back. During the commercial break, missed a little bit of the action. Storm Lake St. Mary's passed it in, immediately stolen by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda goes for a shot, and now the shot, Isabel Bartek fouled. So Isabel Bartek, she'll be taking 2 free throws here. Bartek, 40.9% from the line this season, so not automatic. Not someone you necessarily want to see at the line, but not someone that you feel terrible if you foul. So Storm Lake St. Mary's have a little bit of trouble. Full court press stolen by Newell-Fonda. Mary Walker, she passes it. And Mary Walker, she gets the ball back. See what she does here. She picks up her dribble. She passes it in. Shot. No shot. Now here's a layup. Layup was missed by Emma Erickson. It's rebounded by Hogarth. Hogarth misses layup. A couple more rebounds and shot attempts. Eventually, Hogarth takes a mid-range jump shot. She makes it. It's 20-2. I want to go back to Sydney Hurd and her assist skill. She has 15 assists on the season. So, Sydney Hurd definitely likes to distribute the ball. And on the following possession, Piers Limones traveled, so that's going to be a turnover. Newell-Fonda gets the ball back. See what they do here. Mary Walker was substituted out of the game, so no worries on Storm Lake St. Mary's end about Walker taking another 3-point shot. Sydney Hurd blocks the shot of Hogrefe, so Hogrefe gets blocked by Sydney Hurd. Hogrefe, she gets another attempt. It's no good. This time it's rebounded by Sydney Hurd, so Sydney Hurd, she'll try to bring it up. She gets it across the half-court line. Sydney Hurd drives in. She eventually has to pass it off. Ball eventually finds its way into the hands of one of the Newell-Fonda players. That is Isabel Bartek. Bartek takes an easy layup. It's 22-2. So Sydney Hurd once more. She drives it up. See what she can do here. She will drive it all the way, and she is fouled on the drive-in. She'll take 2 from the line. Sydney Hurd. She is 48.1% from the free throw line. Not automatic. Definitely not someone you don't. Definitely someone you perhaps want to see if you're Stone Lake St. Mary's, and if you're Newell-Fonda, maybe someone you don't necessarily mind seeing at the line, but she can make them when very easily. So first shot was good. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda, they're going to bring it up. Newell-Fonda, 3-point shot by 23. That's Sivers. Sivers' 3-point shot's no good. And a foul on the rebound. The rebound was by number 10, Natalie Green. Natalie Green is fouled by number 13. That's Bartek. Now, Mary Walker, she's going to come in for Erickson. So Erickson out in exchange for Walker. Like I said, Mary Walker, she has been absolutely lights out tonight, taking 3-point jump shots from everywhere and making them. Stone Lake St. Mary's has a little bit of trouble. Eventually, Landgraf just loses it, goes out of bounds. Newell-Fonda ball. Mary Walker, she gets the ball. She passes it in. It is blocked by Sydney Hurd. So Hurd, she passes it to Natalie Green. Natalie Green has a little bit of trouble. She eventually gets it across. Natalie Green looks around. She finds Hurd. Hurd looking around. See what she can do. Hurd, she's going to try to drive it in. Her drive-in layup is good. Add 2 more to Storm Lake St. Mary's. It's 22-5. A 3-point jump shot by Jungers, no good. Rebound by Storm Lake St. Mary's. Almost stolen by Newell-Fonda. Foul on number 11. That's Mary Walker for Newell-Fonda. So that will be Walker's first. 2:16 left here in the first quarter. It is 22-5. So Newell-Fonda, they've definitely gotten the favor of the basketball so far tonight. Made quite a few of their shots. Have gone cold just a little bit since the last Stone Lake St. Mary's timeout. We'll see if Stone Lake St. Mary's can make a push here. Sydney Hurd loses the ball for just a second. She eventually passes it up, but it's stolen by Newell-Fonda. And Sydney Hurd blocks the attempted drive in by Bartek. So Sydney Hurd just doing it all tonight. Layups, blocks, rebounds. Wow. And Sydney Hurd, she throws the ball up the court. Looks like it was trying to go to Avery Smith. Avery Smith just couldn't quite get a hold of that one. It happens. It was a great pass, but Avery Smith just couldn't quite get control of it. So it's Newell-Fonda ball. Newell-Fonda, they're looking around right now. That's Sivers. See what Sivers is going to do here. Sivers, she passes it to Walker. Walker takes a 3. 3 is no good. Rebounded by Erickson. Erickson makes the put-back layup. Don't make St. Mary's. They bring it up now. Sydney Hurd has a little bit of trouble. She passes it. Stolen by Newell-Fonda. And once again, Sivers, she puts up the easy layup. 26-5. And Newell-Fonda, they steal the ball once more. And it's stolen back by Sydney Hurd. Sydney Hurd gets the steal. Tries to get it to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon has it for just a moment. Loses control of it. Goes out of bounds. Well, Stone Lake St. Mary's was just absolute bad luck tonight. If they didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck at all. Some Some passes they just couldn't quite get control of. Some shots that should have gone in that just haven't. It's a tough night so far for the Panthers. Newell-Fonda, they move the ball around. They eventually find Greta Larson. Larson puts it up. It's no good. Rebound by Stone Lake St. Mary's. Sydney Hurd passes it, intercepted by Newell-Fonda. That was 31. Erickson, she took a three-point jump shot. Shot's no good. Shot goes off the rim and out of bounds. Excuse me, the shot did not go out of bounds. It was a foul. It was a foul on the play. So a push by number 5, Larson. So Larson credit for a foul there. Sydney Hurd, she'll pass it in now. See what she does here. She tries to get to Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon just gets ripped out of her hands by Bartek. Bartek eventually finds Larson. Larson takes a three-point jump shot. No good. Larson, she has the ball again. She passes it in to Jungers. Jungers makes the layup. I 1-30 here in the first quarter, so shot clock is off. Don't like St. Mary's. They're looking around, trying to see what they can do. Trying to find somebody to pass up. They get past the half-court line via Sydney Hurd. Hurd's looking around. 10 seconds left. See what Hurd does here. She tries to back into the lane. She can't quite do it. Neely Bacon eventually gets the ball. She takes a jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. And a heave up by Newell-Fonda. Shot wouldn't have mattered anyway. Almost goes in. And we'll take a 1-minute commercial break here at the end of the quarter. You're watching Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together. This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
And welcome back to Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball here against Newell-Fonda here in Storm Lake, Iowa. Score is 28-5 in favor of Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda has had some really good shots tonight. And Storm Lake St. Mary's had a little bit of bad luck. There's always a 23-point difference. Now don't let that 23-point difference fool you. Storm Lake St. Mary's has played incredibly well. Just some really tough luck all night. Hopefully they can rebound the rest of the way. But if not, Newell-Fonda definitely has to be pleased with how they played that first quarter. Here to open the second quarter, Newell-Fonda gets called for a travel. They turn it over. Storm Lake St. Mary's moves the ball up pretty easily. A pass by Natalie Green to Neely Bacon just isn't quite brought under control and goes out of bounds. So Newell-Fonda ball once more. They start their second possession with a layup by number 35. That's Kyra Jungers. So Jungers, she has 4 so far. So definitely helping to contribute to her team's score. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they bring it up. Natalie Green, she gets it to Landgraf. Landgraf takes takes a mid-range shot rather. It's no good. Rebounded by Lemoynes, and Lemoynes just goes off her hands, out of bounds. So Newell-Fonda will bring it up once more. Newell-Fonda to look around. So far, Mary Walker has been the absolute star for Newell-Fonda. She's currently taking a breather on the bench. So Jungers, Hograf, they've done pretty well for themselves as Erickson just made a fantastic layup there. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they get a cross foul by Emma Erickson on Sydney Hurd. So that's going to be Erickson's first. So far, it's been a pretty clean ball game. Newell-Fonda has 5 team fouls. Storm Lake St. Mary's has 3. For Storm Lake St. Mary's, there are 3 fouls on Lemoynes, Natalie Green and Sydney Hurd with 1 each. Neely Bacon, she looks around. While she looks around, Newell-Fonda takes up the opportunity to tie up the ball for a jump ball. Stays with Storm Lake St. Mary's, but next jump ball will go to Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda, they steal a pass. Looks like it was Neely Bacon trying to go to Natalie Green. They steal that pass. They went to the other end pretty easily. They're passing the ball around, looking so they can find. Eventually, a 3-point jump shot is taken by Sivers. Sivers drains it, and it's 35-5. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they bring it up. It's stolen by Newell-Fonda. So Newell-Fonda, they read those passing lanes very, very well. Jungers, she absolutely drains that one. A little miscommunication there on the Storm Lake St. Mary's ends leads to a turnover, and Newell-Fonda keeping it on their own side. They miss a pretty easy layup. Natalie Green rebounds it. So Green, she'll try to bring it up, see what she can do here. She passes it off to Landgraf. Landgraf gets the ball slapped out of her hands by 25. That's Mercer. So Mercer making her first appearance here tonight. And so Mercer slaps it out of her hands. It stays Storm Lake St. Mary's ball. And it looks like Landgraf will get a short breather here. And Maddie Ferrandino will come into the game. So Ferrandino, she gets the inbounds. She tries to pass to Lemones, just stolen by Newell-Fonda. It's Mary Walker. Mary Walker, she passes it off. Newell-Fonda, they're moving the ball around, seeing what they can do. Trying to find the open woman. Eventually, it's driven in by 23 Sivers. She misses the layup, rebounded by Neely Bacon. And Neely Bacon goes... Yes, Neely Bacon goes out of bounds. Turnover. Or little confusion. The ref signals that it was going to stay on this end, but Storm Lake St. Mary's has it, so it went out of bounds on somebody. Storm Lake St. Mary's gets the ball, and Neely Bacon, she loses just a moment. Does get to Forandino, though. Forandino brings it over. Not sure what happened there, but turnover for Storm Lake St. Mary's. It's Newell-Fonda ball. So Newell-Fonda, they look around. Mary Walker, she gets it in to Erickson. Erickson makes the fairly easy layup. Storm Lake St. Mary's bring it up. They get to Sydney Hurd. See what Hurd does here. She takes a mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Now, Mary Walker, she drains a 3-point jump shot. So the senior, she is just making it rain from downtown. 43-5. Storm Lake St. Mary's having a little bit of trouble. They have to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a short commercial break. You're watching Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball on Full Digital Solutions.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
And welcome back to Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers basketball. Just join us. We are exactly halfway through the second quarter. Score is 43-5 in favor of Newell-Fonda. However, don't let the score fool you. Storm Lake St. Mary's has taken some really good shots, has made some really great plays. Just had a little bit of bad luck on the passes and the shots falling. Newell-Fonda, on the other hand, they've had some really good luck with the shots they've taken. So, even though it's 43-5, this game could very well be much, much closer if Storm Lake St. Mary's had a little bit more luck on both ends. And Newell-Fonda, they have just a little bit of trouble. on both ends, as on their end they lose the ball. It goes all the way to the backcourt, and then it's a turnover as it went into the backcourt, so that's an over and back. So Storm Lake St. Mary's, once again, going back to their bad luck, they tried to make a pass. It was just intercepted by Newell-Fonda. So Newell-Fonda, they make that easy layup. That was Erickson. So the senior has 9. Newell-Fonda, they steal the ball again. Erickson, she goes up once more. It's good once more, 47-5. The Storm Lake St. Mary's, you have to have that never give up attitude. But if you're Newell-Fonda, you have to feel comfortable at the moment. Couple substitutions now for both teams. It's a foul now here on Mercer. So Mercer, she gets her first foul. Now the couple substitutions are allowed. So a couple substitutions just seems like some bench players coming out in favor of some of the starters. Sydney Hurd, she takes the inbounds, goes up for a layup, is fouled. So she'll take 2 from the line. Foul is on Jungers, so Jungers has her second. I believe that is Newell-Fonda's first player to have more than just one foul. Sydney Hurd, she misses her first free throw. Second free throw, see what she does here. I would like to note that Newell-Fonda now has 17 fouls, so for the rest of the way, for this half at least, Storm Lake St. Mary's will be shooting freebies. Sydney Hurd, she misses her second free throw, so score remains 47-5. Newell-Fonda, see what they do here. They move the ball around. Eventually they find Sivers. Sivers drains a three-point shot. Incredible. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they try to make a pass, intercepted by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda, they bring the ball up once more. Mary Walker does try to use the catch and shoot. She misses it. It's rebounded by Lemoynes. Now you're going to have Natalie Green. She tries to bring it up. She gets past the half-court line. She gets it to Sydney Hurd. Hurd goes up. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Mary Walker. Walker, she passes it up to one of her teammates. And the ball is just barely kept by Newell-Fonda. Mary Walker, three-point shot, no good. Goes off the hands of one of the Mustangs players. Says the ref, it will be Storm Lake St. Mary's ball. So, something like to note, Newell-Fonda has kind of backed off on their full-court press, only doing a regular press at the moment. Makes it a little bit easier for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Ball is stolen by Bartek. Bartek puts up an easy layup. It's 52-5. So 52-5, very lopsided. But like I said, Storm Lake St. Mary's just a little bit of bad luck. They had some better luck on the shots and passes. They very well would be in this game. Turnover here on Storm Lake St. Mary's. Newell-Fonda, they bring it up here. See what they can do. See what they find. Eventually, it's put up by 35 Jungers. It's rebounded by one of the Newell-Fonda players. Looks like it was Hogriff. So Hogriff puts the putback up. Sydney Hurd goes for a mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda, they bring it up once more. Hogriff. Excuse me, not Hogriff. That was Jungers. Jungers puts it up. It's good. The Storm Lake St. Mary's. See what they can do here in the last minute or so. Natalie Green has it. See what she does. She's going to pass it to Lemoynes. Lemoynes, she'll drive it in. No good. Rebounded kind of for a second by Neely Bacon. Neely Bacon turns it over. Mustangs, they immediately bring it up. Bartek puts it up for 2. Storm Lake St. Mary's under 30 now. Shot clock is off. See what they do here. See if they take the last shot or not. You have to think they're going to try to set up a play, try to get a basket to end the half. Storm Lake St. Mary's looking around. Green gets the ball. Natalie Green, she passes it off. It's a three-point shot is taken by Avery Smith. It's no good. And Newell-Fonda puts up a little bit of a buzzer beater in the half. So 23 Cybers gets her 15th point. At halftime, it's 60-5 in favor of Newell-Fonda. We'll take a short commercial break and have a short halftime show. You're watching Full Digital Solutions and Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
And thank you to the Little Panthers for their cheer and cheer performance. Just do a little bit of halftime show here. Before we start that, we do want to thank our two biggest sponsors, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, halftime sponsor. They make this broadcast possible, so we're very thankful for them. But also the United Bank of Iowa, they make that scoreboard you see on top of your screen possible as well. So we're very, very grateful to them as well. So, just a little bit of halftime show. Try to talk over the band here. At halftime, it was 60-5 in favor of Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda, they came in this game 8-2, while Storm Lake St. Mary's came in 2-6. Storm Lake St. Mary's has to be disappointed with how the first half went. They only scored 5 points and it was split between just two players, Natalie Green with 2 and Sydney Hurd with 3. On the Newell-Fonda side, you have number 23, McKenna Sivers with 15 points, and then Mary Walker with 13. They have combined for 28 points. That's almost half of the team's points. So Storm Lake St. Mary's, they need a huge comeback, almost a miracle to come back in this one. While all Newell-Fonda really needs to do is just hang on. There's 16 minutes left and just 1:30 before we get back to action. So we'll take another short commercial break for that, and we'll be right back here on Full Digital Solutions with Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers basketball.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
And welcome back to Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball here against Newell-Fonda. Just a few moments before we start the second half. There is 16 minutes left in this game. There was a 55-point deficit. Anything is possible. Let me tell you, anything is possible. Storm Lake St. Mary's, like I said, they need a huge comeback or really almost a miracle. Well, all Newell-Fonda really needs to do is just hang on. And if you're a betting person out there, I'm sure you'd probably bet that Newell-Fonda will probably hang on with this one. First few seconds into the half here. Newell-Fonda, I mean, they look absolutely confident. They're making all the passes they want to make. They're finding all the players they want to find. They missed the first shot they take, though, so maybe that confidence just a little bit misplaced. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they're going to get to bring it up here. You got Lamornez. She passes it to Hurd. Hurd back to Lamornez. Lamornez. She'll go back out to Hurd. Hurd, she'll give it away to Green. Green gives to Lamornez. Lamornez drives in. Shot is no good. Lamornez gets her own rebound. Jump ball. It'll stay with Storm Lake St. Mary's. So, 7:07 and counting down. We are in continuous clock range here. So Storm Lake St. Mary's, their biggest enemy right now is the clock, as it does not stop. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they got to make everything what they can. Sydney Hurd with the quick inbounds and put up. Sydney Hurd gets her 5th point. She leads the team now. Newell-Fonda puts up a 3-point jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Newell-Fonda. They find Mary Walker. Mary Walker. No good. Rebounded by Storm Lake St. Mary's. Storm Lake St. Mary's no trouble getting it up now. Newell-Fonda, they've given up on that full court press. And it's almost stolen by Storm Lake St. Mary's. Off the hands of one of the Newell-Fonda players, says the ref, so it's not an over in the back. Neely Bacon puts up a mid-range jump shot, no good. Off the hands of Mary Walker, it appears it'll stay Storm Lake St. Mary's ball. Storm Lake St. Mary's. Like I said, in continuous clock range, that clock does not stop. Non-stop clock don't stop. Every second is precious, as every second in the game equates to one real-life second, except for timeouts. Lemoyne is pushed down by one of the Newell-Fonda players. No foul called. And then Landgraf goes out of bounds. That's a turnover, so possibly something just absolutely missed by one of the refs there, but it leads to a Newell-Fonda possession. Mid-range jump shot from the charity stripe for Jungers. That's Jungers' 11th point of the night. So like St. Mary's, they look around. It's stolen right out of the hands of Sydney Hurd. They do a little bit of passing. Some more passes. Jungers for 2 more. She has 13. Tied for second now. So like St. Mary's just seeing what they can do. Neely Bacon looks like she was going to go for a 3-point shot for a second. She thought better of it. Passes it out to Green. Green looks around. Sydney Hurd is well within close range. If she wants to get to Hurd. She does not get to Hurd. She gets to Lemoyne. Lemoyne back to Green. Green takes a 3-point jump shot. Bang! Natalie Green with a 3-point jump shot. She ties Sydney Hurd for leading scorer for Storm Lake St. Mary's. And that was a foul on Natalie Green. She punches the ball. That's probably the only appropriate term. She punches the ball out of the hands of Jungers. Gets called for a foul. So that'll be Green's second foul, first of the half. First team foul of the half as well for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Griff, she puts up an easy layup, 66-10. Sydney Hurd, she passes it to Lemoyne. Lemoyne puts up a mid-range jump shot. It's good. And just halfway through the third quarter, Storm Lake St. Mary's has outscored themselves in the first half. And a foul here. That's going to be on number 10, Green. That's going to be her third. Foul is on. Looks to be Jungers. So Jungers, yes, it is Jungers. Jungers should be taking the free throws. She shoots 61.9% from the free throw line. Definitely not automatic per se, but someone that if you're Storm Lake St. Mary's, you do not want to see at the line. She's making these free throws like it's going out of style. She makes at least one of her free throws. I believe she did. No, she did not miss the first one. So she did make both of them. She does get 2 points there. Neely Bacon, she's off on the 3-point jump shot. Now, Newell-Fonda, they're bringing it in. Jungers looking to be. Well, Jungers looks. She passed it away. They get back to Jungers. Jungers to Mary Walker. Mary Walker, no good. Rebound by Newell-Fonda. Easy put back by Erickson. So Newell-Fonda breaks the 70 plane. Storm Lake St. Mary's, Bacon misses a shot. Rebound by Lemoyne. Lemoyne puts up a layup. It goes. 14 points now for the Panthers. So the Panthers have scored 9 just in the first 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Very good for them so far this quarter and half. Out of bounds is here on Storm Lake. No, now out of bounds here on Newell-Fonda. So Storm Lake St. Mary's gets the ball. Bit confused there for a second which way everything was going. Storm Lake St. Mary's, see what they can do here. Natalie Green, she tries to do something. She cannot get a shot to go. So it'll be brought up by Newell-Fonda. See what Newell-Fonda does here. See what they find. They find Jungers. Jungers, no good. And a foul put up by Erickson. She's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Erickson, she is 100% from the free throw line this year. 4 for 4. Not a huge sample size, but she has been automatic. Make that 5 for 5. This season, she has been automatic. And she makes her sixth one of the season. She's 6 for 6 on the season. So Erickson, really great season from the line. And poked out of bounds by Newell-Fonda. It'll stay Stone Lake St. Mary's ball here. 72-14 here. Top 3 leading scorers for Newell-Fonda, I believe, add up to about 45 points. So Newell-Fonda, they're definitely spreading the points around to each of their players. So like St. Mary's going to get about a third attempt to bring it in here now. They do get in. Natalie Green loses for just a second, but she gets it back up. Natalie Green, she gets it to Sydney Hurd. Sydney Hurd, she looks around, see what Hurd does. Hurd drives it in. Layup, no good, but Hurd is fouled. So Sydney Hurd, 48.1% from the line coming into this game. That percentage might have gone up a little bit, might have gone down a little bit. Don't quite remember what her free throw statistics are looking like tonight. She misses that first one, so it remains 72-14. See what she can do on the second. Now on the second, it is also no good, so rebounded by Newell-Fonda. Like note, Mary Walker's back out there for Newell-Fonda. She has been dangerous all night, making three-point shots left and right. Newell-Fonda, they're moving around a little bit, seeing what they can find. They don't find anything that time. And a shot put up by Neely Bacon. It's good. Now Newell-Fonda looking around, seeing who they can find. Stone Lake St. Mary's has some good defense. 3-point jump shot by Hogarth, no good. Rebounded by Bacon. Bacon, she passes it to Natalie Green. Green's going to bring it up. 15 seconds here left in the half. She gets it to Sydney Hurd. Hurd looks around. What's Hurd going to do? Hurd tries to drive it in, takes a jump shot. It goes off the back glass. It is good. Just a few seconds now left. And that out of bounds is going to end the quarter. So here at the end of the third quarter, it is 72-18. We'll take that short quarter break with them. We'll be right back here on Full Digital Solutions on Stone Lake St. Mary's basketball.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
So, and welcome back here at Stone Lake St. Mary's basketball and Full Digital Solutions. Just join us. We're here in the fourth quarter. It's 72-18. Continuous clock is in effect. Stone Lake St. Mary's here in the third quarter actually outscored Newell-Fonda in the third quarter, 13-12. So Stone Lake St. Mary's definitely had a great quarter there, but they need a great half, the previous half, and they need maybe a couple more great quarters here. Shot put up by Newell-Fonda. It's good, 74-18. Stone Lake St. Mary's. Stone Lake St. Mary's, if you're them, you have to take this game in stride. Take it as a learning experience. You're playing one of the best teams in the state in Newell-Fonda, and you outscore them in one of the quarters. That is a huge achievement. So this continuous clock, so as the seconds fade away, 7 minutes here now barring any free throws, significant injuries, anything like that, this game will be over very shortly. Newell-Fonda just, they're just taking what they can get now. Not really looking for all those perfect shots that they did in the first half. Storm Lake St. Mary's, they're still playing their brand of basketball. They're playing good basketball, just shots just are not falling tonight. Some really great passes. You do have to give Storm Lake St. Mary's some credit on that. They've made some really great passes. They've made some great drives. Taken some really good shots. Shots are not falling. Let's have to give some credit to Sydney Hurd. She has been an offensive weapon this game, and she's also been a defensive weapon this game. She has blocked, I think, about 4 or 5 shots, maybe even 6 by this point. So she definitely is keeping Newell-Fonda on their toes when they take their shots. 3-point jump shot put up by, didn't quite see who that was. Okay, it's 43 for Newell-Fonda, so that is nobody in particular, as we do not have a 43 on our roster. So, 43, they get their first points of the game. I'm going to assume that's Josie Walsh, I would assume, because there is no 43 on our roster. So we'll just say it was Josie Walsh with that 3-point jump shot there for Newell-Fonda. Now Storm Lake St. Mary's looking around. Neely Bacon, seeing what she can find. She finds Sydney Hurd. Hurd passes it in to number 34. We don't have a 34 on our roster here for Storm Lake St. Mary's, so definitely some very odd occurrences, as a 43 we don't have on our roster for Newell-Fonda, and a 34 we don't have on our roster here for Storm Lake St. Mary's. And I'm just being told by my cameraman here for this game, that's Ashley Camacho, that is 34 out there for Storm Lake St. Mary's. So Ashley Camacho, instead of wearing her usual 20, is number 34. Some miscues on Newell-Fonda's end leads to a not really great jump shot there. Newell-Fonda misses a 3-point shot pretty massively. Looks like they're just running some offense. 3 seconds in the lane, says the back ref, so that's going to be a turnover. Storm Lake St. Mary's, just 4 minutes until the final buzzer. See if maybe they can break the 20 plane. Break the 20 plane, that'd be something to be proud of, especially with how that first half went. Sydney Hurd takes a jump shot. They break the 20 plane. They have broken the 20 plane. So Newell-Fonda scored 17 this half. Storm Lake St. Mary's has scored 15. So this second half has been very, very close. We'll travel on the Newell-Fonda end, so that's going to be the Storm Lake ball now. The St. Mary's, they'll bring it up. You see what they can do. Block shot for Limones, so that's going to be a turnover. And now the rebound off the block by number 53. That is Kiana Brown. Kiana Brown making her first appearance tonight. She goes out of bounds, and she is subbed out for that mysterious 43. Like I said, I believe that is Josie Walsh. So Josie Walsh coming in for Kiana Brown. Greta Larson, she steals it for Newell-Fonda. See if she takes a 3-point jump shot here. She does. It is good. Nothing but net on that one. So Greta Larson with her first points tonight. Those are her first points. Bad pass there on the Storm Lake St. Mary's end. Just cannot be brought in by Camacho. So Camacho, she'll turn it over. Be Newell-Fonda ball once more. Excuse me. So Larson having a little bit of trouble. She eventually gets it in to Kiana Brown. Kiana Brown misses the jump shot rebound by Sydney Hurd. So Hurd looking around. Makes the pass to Camacho. Camacho shot no good. Rebounded by Braybeck. So Braybeck making her first appearance tonight. And there is a foul on Natalie Green. That's her 5th. So Natalie Green with 1:40 left here in the half fouls out. And now you got all of JV / bench players now coming in here for Storm Lake St. Mary's. Newell-Fonda did that a little bit while ago, so it is garbage time, but let me tell you, the final few minutes of the game can be the most important because you're getting these bench / JV players some varsity time, which can be really good for them as they do move into starting and massive roles in the next few years. So travel there on the Newell-Fonda end, turns it over, a bad pass, and the Storm Lake St. Mary's end turns it over. And 2 free throws here now. The foul is going to be on number 12. That is Avery Smith, so she gets her first foul of the game. Looks to me like 23. That is Sivers. Takes her first. Excuse me, that is not 23. That is 53. That's Kiana Brown. So Kiana Brown taking her first free throws of the year here. So she's 1 for 1, and she's 2 for 2. So Kiana Brown 100% on the year. So Newell-Fonda has 2 players that have made all their free throw attempts this year, Kiana Brown and Emma Erickson. So definitely 2 sharpshooters there from the free throw line. Really great shot now by Mercer. Mercer puts it up. It's good, 84-20. Storm Lake St. Mary's just seeing what they can do here. It's stolen by Josie Walsh. Walsh. She tries to drive it in. It was no good. Little bit of stolen. It is stolen by Camacho. Camacho puts it up. It is good. All right, so 84-22 here. Final shot here by Newell-Fonda. It's good. That was Mercer. So at the end of the game, final score 86, Newell-Fonda 22, Storm Lake St. Mary's. Newell-Fonda won this one long before the game officially ended, but that'll give them their 9th win of the year, and Storm Lake St. Mary's drops down to 2-7. So thank you so much for watching the girls' portion of the broadcast. After we come back after a short commercial break, my broadcast partner, Mason Lavin, he'll be taking over broadcast news for the boys' game. Once again, thank you for watching the girls' game. After a short commercial break, we'll start the boys' coverage.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together. This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Welcome back to the St. Mary's boys basketball game against the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. I'm Mason Lavin taking over for the boys game now. If you're just joining in on us, we had a pretty lopsided first game between the girls of Newell-Fonda and St. Mary's. Just a game of turnover for St. Mary's and looking to be the same way here. Hopefully the boys can take care of the ball better than they can. Just some key points for the game before we go ahead and get started here. Newell-Fonda, they're going to keep the pressure on the entire game. They're going to full court press. They're going to try to get those steals, and they're going to get those layups. That's the Newell-Fonda way. St. Mary's, for them, get the ball over half court. That's going to be their major difficulty so far. That has been their major difficulty so far, and it's going to be the key to this game is for them today as well. Once they get it across half court, do their thing, play their offense, and hopefully score some points, but not turning the ball over is going to be crucial. Main scorers for today are, for St. Mary's, Bennett Smith. He's the main guy. Big man that can also shoot for the Panthers. And for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs, that is none other than Carter Sievers, averaging about 30 points per game, one of the most in 1A right now. He is looking to continue his streak of scoring and put up a good number of points today. Thank you for tuning in. This is Fuller Digital presenting the Storm Lake St. Mary's boys basketball game tonight in Storm Lake. We'll be right back in about 5.5 minutes for lineups and the game. Welcome back to Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball. Today we have Storm Lake St. Mary's against the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Second part of our doubleheader starting here pretty shortly. We'll get our lineups here and then the game will be underway. Thank you for joining us on this cold Tuesday night here on Fuller Digital. We'll get ready with our lineups and then get ready for tip-off.
Doubleheader. St. Mary's Panthers taking on the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Now for your starting lineup for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Number 11, Mason Dix. Number 13, Carter Sievers. Number 15, Ryan Greenfield. Number 21, Ty Tauber. Number 41, Caden Vandenbosch. And coaches for Newell-Fonda are Chad Buckholz, Justin Lyman, and Jordan Myers. And now for our St. Mary's Panthers. Number 34, Jesus Melendez. Number 22, Aiden Cavazos. Number 14, John Heitman. Number 20, Lane Carlson. And number 42, Bennett Smith. Panthers are coached by Peyton Howard and Evan Krause. Evan Krause. Good luck both teams. Let's play some ball.
There are your starting lineups for tonight. Tip-off coming shortly. Going to look for Newell-Fonda to get out and run right away. St. Mary's looking to slow the pace down. We'll see who wins the pace game. Ball gets tipped to Aiden Cavazos for St. Mary. Ends up in Newell-Fonda's hands. Carter Sievers up and layup is good right away. Newell-Fonda putting the pressure on. Full court press. They're going to get the turnover in the press right away. In the first 10 seconds, already have a layup and turnover for Newell-Fonda. Dix to inbound, gives it to Sievers. Pass it up top. Vandenbosch making a move on Smith. Corner three is good. Mason Dix for the three. Kick ball by Newell-Fonda. St. Mary's is going to have to work against this press. They're going to have to break it to have a chance of scoring and getting the game tonight. Smith inbounding, gets it into Heitman. Not quite be able to grab it though. Another turnover, Newell-Fonda ball. Dix no look past to Vandenbosch, making a move on Smith again. Reverse layup blocked by Smith, but a foul. Might have got a little bit of his wrist there, so Vandenbosch will go to the line for two. Foul is on Bennett Smith. First free throw is good. Vandenbosch only 7 for 17, now 8 for 18 on the season. Second free throw, no good. Smith the rebound. He'll give it up to Cavazos. Dribbling up the side, gets trapped by Newell-Fonda in the corner. And timeout right away by Caden Howard and St. Mary's. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after the short commercial break.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back here to the Panther Pit after that short commercial break. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. Timeout needed to break the trap. Hyman inbound. Struggling to find someone to get it in. Carlson finally gets it. Dribbles it up to the front court finally. Takes the dribble up in the corner, gives it back up to the top to Cavazos. Pass cannot be corralled in. That's another St. Mary's turnover. Newell-Fonda will take it the other way. Screen up top. Severs drives. Easy layup is good. Carter Severs looking to do a lot of that tonight. Easy layups. Gets it in. Carlson almost gets it stolen, but not quite. Carlson pump face. Looked to shoot there, but didn't quite pull the trigger. Smith a little dribble drive and a pass up. Lobs over to Smith. Good pass by Cavazos. Shot is blocked by Fonda, and here they go right up the floor. No layup there this time. Diggs pass to the corner, quarter three up, no good. Melendez the rebound. Hyman up the sideline. Two more Newell defenders come, but he gives it up to Cavazos. Back to Heitman, shoots the three, a little left, no good. Newell-Fonda basketball. Greenfield dribbling up. Gives it up to Severs at the top. Severs shoots a three. And nothing but net there. Carter Severs. He can do more than just make layups, folks. Over the top to Heitman. Actually ends up in Carlson's hands. He's dribbling. Defender behind him. Severs gets to it, steals. Newell-Fonda up the court pretty fast again. No look pass to Severs. Severs into Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch making a move on Smith again. Pump fake. Smith bites. Up, no good. Tip by Greenfield. Back out to Fonda. Dix dribble drives. Loses it on the way up. Might have gotten tipped. Saving pass lands in Heitman's hands. High screen for Heitman. He gets to the lane. Carlson couldn't corral it in. Severs, here we go. And, yep, another layup for Carter Severs. Makes the score 13-0 in favor of the Mustangs. Pass nearly gets stolen on the inbounds. Heitman up the sideline again. Gives it to Cavazos. Cavazos is fouled on the free throw line jumper. And St. Mary's will look to score its first points of the game here at the free throw line. Cavazos has not attempted a shot from the line this year, and his first one is no good. Three Mustangs check in. That's what the Mustangs will do. They get a deep bench, and they're looking to play a lot of people, keep those legs fresh. St. Mary's not so much the same. Only about a 5 or 6 man rotation. Second free throw is no good. Dix the rebound. He pushes the floor. Up to Severs. Pump fakes. No good. Drive. Back out to the corner. Shoots it. Shot is no good off the front rim. Smith can't corral it in. Finally gets to it. Hyman stopped by 2 defenders. Gives it up to Smith. Smith over the top to Carlson, but it's intercepted by Severs. Severs puts the layup. Not quite good, but a charging foul on Carter Severs. That'll be Seaver's second, so he'll go to the bench. That could be a good guy to draw some fouls on if St. Mary's can keep up the pressure. Foul on Heitman there on the inbound. Pushing off, trying to get open. Lob pass into the post. Layup is good. 15-0 in favor of Newell-Fonda. Carlson dribbles up, gets it knocked away, but he gets it back and corralling it in on the sideline. The ball touches at the out-of-bounds line. Newell-Fonda will gain possession. Hammond almost picks it, but fouls him instead. That'll be Heitman's second as well. He'll check out of the game. Panthers can't afford too many fouls as they don't have a deep lineup. Pass is inbounded. Block shot by Smith. Greenfield up. Bank shot is good. Over Smith that time. Smith couldn't quite deflect that one. Carlson driving between defenders gets fouled. Newell-Fonda really putting the pressure on in the full court. St. Mary's not being able to handle it so far. Fouls on Austin Walsh. That'll be his first. Third for the team. Smith will put the Jets on drive. Layup, blocked, no good. Newell-Fonda going the other way. Greenfield loses it on the pass. Cavazos ends up with a steal. Smith screen up top. Back to Cavazos. Smith at the high post. Drives, stopped by Greenfield. Carlson gives it back into Smith on the post. Back out to Carlson for three. It's good. Lane Carlson with the three-pointer for the first points for St. Mary's. That's what they're going to need to do is start on the outside shot. Greenfield pump fakes, dribble drive. Shot is no good. Tip by Newell on the rebound. It will end up St. Mary's basketball. St. Mary's has struggled from the three-point line this season, which does not allow much for the inside game as well. Smith gets it into Carlson. Back to Smith. Cavazos up the field, then into Melendez. Greenfield applying the pressure, gets the steal on Cavazos. And an easy layup for Newell-Fonda. Cannot keep allowing those for St. Mary's. Then a full timeout by St. Mary's. Its score is 19-3. Newell-Fonda Mustangs will be right back after this timeout.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit after the full timeout by St. Mary's. The score is 19-3 in favor of the Mustangs. Carter Sievers does check back into the game with his 2 fouls. He does, however, lead the game in scoring with 9. Smith on a lob inbounds, a little bit too much, but corralled in by Melendez, and then that pass is too low for Carlson. Over and back for St. Mary's. It'll be Newell-Fonda Mustang ball right away. Dix at the free throw line. Fakes the handoff, gives it to Severs. Severs for three. No good. Smith crowds in the rebound. No one to pass it to, so he'll take it himself. Gets stopped by another defender. Passes up to Martin. Martin layup is no good. A little bit too strong on that one. Severs pushes the forward, gives it to Greenfield for the corner three. Also no good. Smith another rebound. That might be the name of the game for St. Mary's, is force Newell-Fonda to shoot some threes. Carlson splits some defenders, then gives it up. Cavazos passes it to Melendez, but Melendez isn't looking. Somehow Martin saves it. Might have been over the back, but they're not going to call that one. Smith puts the shot up, no good. Martin gets a steal, puts it in for two. Dylan Martin keeps the pressure on, does not give up on the play, and the reward for it. 3-point shot is up and no good. Melendez the rebound. Gives it back to Carlson. Carlson's going to try to push now. Carlson a layup, not quite there. Looked like he jumped a little bit too far out. Severs up to Greenfield. Greenfield's going to put the layup a little bit too strong on that one. It's going to be out of bounds on Newell-Fonda. That'll be St. Mary's basketball. Newell-Fonda having three defenders for two for the offense, and that gives Mason Dixon easy up and in for the layup. It's almost like Newell-Fonda has 8 guys out there the way they're applying pressure. That's their basketball game. Melendez up top. Severs applying some pressure there. Pass is deflected on the end to Smith, and it's going to be Carter Severs for another easy layup. Under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Lob over to Carlson. Defender's going to go behind him. No one told him he was coming. It's going to stay St. Mary's basketball with 31.3 left in the first. Hyman's going to check back in for the remainder of that time. Give it to Heitman in the backcourt. Smith's going to set a screen. He's going to go for the layup. Not quite there. Dix wide open for three on the fast break. No good. Vanden Bosch the rebound. Pass it around. Severs for three. No good again. Carlson the rebound. 10 seconds left on the clock. Pass is stolen by Greenfield. Up to Carter Severs. Layup is no good. Smith can't corral it in. Vanden Bosch will find a three. No good at the buzzer. A lot of missed shots at the end there. Might have been a lucky break for St. Mary's. The score is 23-5 in favor of the Mustangs at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back after the break.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back here to the second quarter here in the Panther Pit between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Score to start the quarter is 23-5. St. Mary's finding an early deficit here in the first. Hopefully pick that up in the second. Cut it to a little bit shorter before half and go in with some momentum. Entry pass is not there for Smith, but he'll get it in the corner instead. Put up a three. Good rotation on the ball. Shot's no good. Severs the rebound. Severs gives it up to Dix. This will drive. Stepping in, gives it up to Vanderbosch, and up and good. Bennett Smith can't get there in time. Another easy layup for the Mustangs. More pressure being applied here in the full court. Panthers break it, however. Cavazos stumbles and then gives it up to Dix on a saving pass. Up to Severs. A little bit too long for the layup that time, but he'll give it up to the top three, and that's good. Cavazos in the middle. Panthers break the press. Cavazos looked like he might have given it back to Smith, but that would have been a backcourt violation if he did so. Good thing he did not pass it there. Carlson will drive. Stopped by a help. Carlson will drive again. Stop it again. Hyman falls down. Still can't get up. Carlson up, and that's good. Might have been a little bit of miscommunication on the defensive side there for the Mustangs, but ends up as 2 points for the Panthers. Severs up top. He'll make a move on Carlson. Back to Severs in the middle. Up and in for another layup for Carter Severs. He's got 13 now on the game. Looking to get up to his 30-point average. Carlson cross-court pass to Heitman to break the press. Back to Carlson. He's going to drive it again, see what he can do here. Not quite there on the layup, but Smith will corral it in and foul on the shot. That's going to be an and one for Bennett Smith. Bennett Smith, the leading scorer for the Panthers on the year, and that'll be his first points of the game. Looking to add one more to it at the stripe here. Free throw's good, so that'll give Smith 3 points for the game. Mustangs still going to push the ball. Mustangs doing a little dribble drive and then handoff here at the top of the key. Trying to get another nice easy layup going, and there's going to be one for Dix. He can't quite put it in, though. Smith was there on the defensive side. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to stay with the Mustangs. Mustangs going to box that on the side here, inbound it to the top, Greenfield. Corner three on the inbounds play still, and no good. Smith can't get the rebound, so Dix will try to put it in. No good. Austin Walsh will be there for another putback. That's no good, but he'll get fouled and go to the line for two. These will be Austin Walsh's first free throws of the year. First one's no good. Second one is good, so he'll go 1 for 2 from the line. Pass stolen by Dix on the press, and he'll go up right into Smith, and he'll be good for 2 points for Mason Dix. Dix has 7 on the game now. Hyman in the corner, not a good place to be, but he'll get it to Cavazos. Carlson for 3. That's no good. Dix the rebound and the push. He'll pass it up to Greenfield. Dix for 3 at the top of the key. That one is good. Mason Dix now in double digits with 10. Tipped out of bounds by Newell-Fonda. Hyman knew it, so he let it roll out of bounds. Hyman gets the inbound. Greenfield looking to apply pressure, hopefully get a steal there. Lob over to Smith. Almost trips on the defender. Gets it back into Smith on some good ball movement. That's going to be a foul. Foul is on Eli Roberts. That'll be his first and the 5th for Newell-Fonda of the half. St. Mary's will take it out down low. Lob over to Smith. Defender can't quite get there. Smith's going to turn around, jumper it, and that one's good. Nothing but net on a nice turnaround by Bennett Smith. That gives him 5. Austin Walsh the drive, and Lane Carlson will foul him. They're going to say it's on the ground. As Lane Carlson's first foul, and also 5th for St. Mary's as a team. Lob over. Gets it but can't put it up. Now he does. Doesn't go. Smith corrals it in. Almost stolen by Dix. Bad pass by Carlson. Going to stay Panthers ball. Panthers have done a decent job breaking the press so far, but still making a few of mistakes on the offensive side. Some bad passes. Dribble's getting knocked away. There's another one right there. Pass deflected. Newell-Fonda is going to lose it, however. Looks like they could have called a foul, but they're not going to. Defender might have gotten in his way a little bit. Screen for Carlson, not there. Now they get to Carlson in the corner. He'll drive. Greenfield stops him. Hyman in the corner as well. Panthers can't seem to get the ball out of the corner right now. Still in there, but they'll get a break, and it'll be out of bounds on Newell-Fonda. They'll keep it with 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Screens weren't really there. Now Smith's pass is too high for Cavazos, and that'll be out of bounds on the Panthers. Vanden Bosch is going to check back into the game for the Mustangs. Just over the halfway point here in the second quarter. Scores 36-12 in favor of the Mustangs. A lot of what we expected so far. Newell-Fonda Mustangs layups and St. Mary's turnovers. Almost picked away by Carlson, but they are going to call a reach on him. That'll be his second foul. 6 for the Panthers. The next one will put the Mustangs in the bonus. Stripped away by Bennett Smith. He'll come up with a steal there. Good smothering defense there by the Panthers in the low block. Hyman getting some pressure applied to him. Almost got it taken away. Regains the dribble. He's going to take it in himself. Get fouled on a layup. So Hyman will go to the line to get his first points of the game. Hyman has only attempted 13 free throws on the year, but he's made 7 of them. Let's see what he can do here. First one's not good. Dix will check back into the game for Walsh. Hyman looking to go 1 for 2 from the line here. Second free throw is up, and it is good, so he will do that. Gives him his first points on the game. Sievers receives a screen, picks it up. Back inside to Vanden Bosch. Vanden Bosch back out to the three-point line. Back inside to Vanden Bosch. And they're going to call it trouble. He couldn't quite get the ball down on the floor, and his feet were moving anyway. Panthers in the corner again. They can't seem to stay out of that area. Not a good place to be if your opponent's pressing you, especially if that opponent is Newell-Fonda. Bennett Smith, little turnaround shot at the free throw line. Triple doinks it, not quite goes in. Greenfield will fake a 3 and give it inside to Sievers for another layup. That one's good. Severs with 15 on the game now, halfway to 30. Hyman will get trapped with the ball, no dribble. Gets bailed out with the Cavazos. And St. Mary's will take a timeout, trying to avoid that 10-second violation. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick, short break here and be right back with the action after this. Here we are back in the second quarter between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Newell-Fonda is currently up 38-13. Turnovers have been the name of the game for St. Mary's so far. And layups have been the name of the game for the Mustangs. St. Mary's will have possession here on the inbounds. Struggling to get it in, but they'll eventually get it into Hyman. Back to Smith. Over the top to Cavazos. And Cavazos will move his feet just a little bit without dribbling. That'll be a travel. Dix will put a move on Cavazos. Good defense by Cavazos, but Dix spins. Layup is no good. Smith the rebound. And just get it up the side. Trapped in the corner again. That's going to be another turnover on the Panthers and an easy layup for the Mustangs. Geisen Lyman with the layup there. Those were his first points of the game. Cavazos gets it in the middle. Now in the front court for the Panthers. They get into Smith on the block, and he'll have an easy layup on the pass from Melendez. Bennett Smith now with 7. Severs will think about the 3, but decide to pass instead, which will lead to a missed layup. Rebounded by Hyman. Lane Carlson on the sideline. Panthers in the corner again. Get the pressure applied. Ball hits the out-of-bound line, and they will call an over and back. That'll be Newell-Fonda ball. Got to watch out for those corners, folks. You know what they say, the out-of-bounds line is another defender. A lot of defenders out there for the Mustangs. Brandon Bosch, the shot. That goes in. .40 seconds left here in the first half. Hyman will bring it up himself. Now Carlson at the top of the key. Smith gets him a rebound. They get it into Smith. Tipped away by the Mustangs, but that'll be a foul. And it will be a 1-and-1 for the Panthers as they are now in the bonus. Bennett Smith shooting 62.5% from the line this year. Looking to go 2 for 2 to cut the lead down here. Makes the first one, so he'll get a second. Second free throw, a little short, hits the front of the rim and down. Brandon Bosch the rebound, gives it up to Carter Severs on another layup. Blows by the defender for a layup, and he'll have 17. Carlson wasn't quite looking on that one. Severs will steal it. Layup is no good. He will get fouled on the rebound. No shot on the foul, but it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Mustangs and Carter Severs. Not a great guy to foul, as Carter Severs is just over 90% from the line on the year. Starts off with a make, give himself another. .7 left on the clock here in the first half. If the Panthers can avoid a turnover, they will get the last shot probably. Second free throw is also good for Carter Sievers. That'll give him 19 in the first half. Pass is nearly deflected and then through the hands of Carlson, and they will turn it over to give Newell-Fonda another possession before halftime. Not what you wanted for the Panthers. You wanted to try to go into halftime with some sort of momentum, try to turn things around in the second half, and they will not do that. Van Bosch will get it in on the inside. 5 seconds left on the clock. Back out to the three. Greenfield. Dix fakes a shot. Not going to put it up. Sievers doesn't quite get it up in time. Basket was no good anyway. There's the first half for you folks. Score is 46 Newell-Fonda, 16 St. Mary's. Carter Sievers leading the way in scoring between both teams with 19. Bennett Smith leading the scoring for St. Mary's with 8. We'll be right back for a little halftime recap after some short commercial breaks.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to the halftime recap between the boys' game of the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Newell-Fonda has a large lead at the end of the first half, 46 points to Storm Lake St. Mary's 16. Leading all scorers right now is Carter Sievers with 19 with 8 made field goals, 7 of them being 2-point shots and 2 for 2 from the line. Next is Mason Dix has 10 points and Caden Vandenbosch has 5. For the Panthers, not much scoring has been done, but Bennett Smith has been leading the way with 8 of their 16 points. Lane Carlson with 5. Keys for the second half, of course, Newell-Fonda is going to keep doing what Newell-Fonda does and applying the pressure. I would be surprised if they let up to start the second half. Maybe they would in the fourth quarter. But I expect that full court press to still be on and expect to still try to get more turnovers for the Mustangs. Panthers, they're going to try to avoid that press. They're going to try to limit their turnovers. Hopefully get some better shots that can fall. Their main problem right now has been the turnovers. Not all of them have been caused by the Mustangs, but a good portion of them have. Some bad passes and bad dribbling has been the case for St. Mary's, looking to get the nerves under control and be able to take care of the ball better here in the second half. That'll do it for our halftime recap, and we'll be back in about 4 minutes for the start of the second half. I would like to thank our pregame and halftime sponsor, the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, for sponsoring this halftime. And we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
In Yankton, South Dakota, nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River. Plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching, one place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net. Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching, one place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Here we are here with about 30 seconds left at halftime here. We have the second half underway here shortly. And again, thank you for joining us here in the Panther Pit for Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball doubleheader tonight. We're on the boys portion of the game against the Newell-Fonda Mustangs here on Fuller Digital. Newell-Fonda jumped out to an early lead there in the first half and just kept it rolling. Score is 46-16. St. Mary's getting outscored by 30 points in the first half. Hopefully they can flip the script a little bit here and have some momentum going into their next game, but a comeback is improbable at this point. Never say never, but just from my point of view, it's going to be hard for St. Mary's to dig their way out of this one. Panthers will get the ball here to start the second half. Hopefully start with the momentum change right away. Fonda is in a zone defense here to start the second half. Probably working on that trap, and they're going to get one in the corner. Ball is saved by Cavazos, but then stolen by Fonda, given up to Dix for the layup, and layup was good in the first 20 seconds of the game. We have a St. Mary's turnover and a Newell-Fonda layup. Newell-Fonda is going to get out of a full court press, and that's going to be a carry on John Heitman. He is disappointed in himself for that one. Those are the silly mistakes you got to avoid if you're St. Mary's. It's hard to win a ball game when no pressure is applied to you and you're giving up the ball. Newell-Fonda with a fast ball movement here around the arc. Vander Bosch will dribble, give it in the inside. Another layup for Newell-Fonda is good. That is Ty Tauber. That'll be his first points of the game. Hyman will get trapped near the corner, trying to throw it off the Newell-Fonda leg, but doesn't quite get it. Ends up in Smith's hands, and Smith will have a layup. Shot will be no good, but there is a foul on the play. Smith will go to the line for two. Foul is on number 11, Mason Dix. That'll be his first in the game, and the first for the half for the Mustangs. Smith will not get a friendly roll off the rim and will miss the first one. He would go 0 for 2 from the line that time, and the Mustangs will push it up right away into the hands of Sievers. He picks it up, gives it back to Vander Bosch. Greenfield inside, kicks it back out to Tauber. Layup no good. Tauber the rebound. Cavazos tips it and will get the steal. Now the Mustangs will apply some more pressure. Kicked out of bounds by the Mustangs, will retain St. Mary's ball. Just a little one-on-one pressure here for the Mustangs. Now that they get across half court, they'll try to trap. The trap is in full effect here for the Mustangs, but Cavazos will break out of it, go to the rim, miss the layup. Melendez the rebound, he will also miss. Rebound by Dix. Up the other way, up to Tauber for another easy layup for the Mustangs. They are a running gun team. They look to score in the fast break, and they look to score layups. That's exactly what they've done here tonight. We'll have a timeout by St. Mary's. That'll be a full timeout, so we'll be right back after a minute break here on Fuller Digital.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back to the second half of action here in the Panther Pit. Newell-Fonda keeping the pressure on in the second half here. Has been more of the same from the first half. Turnovers by the Panthers and layups by the Mustangs. Carlson will try to put some moves on Stevers, but Stevers will stay right with him. Gives it up to Heitman again in the corner, but he'll get out of there. Panthers just dribbling around up top now. Heitman picks it up. Cavazos will get pushed on the pass. And that'll be a foul on the Mustangs. Foul is on Ty Tauber. That is his first of the game. Heitman with the screen at the half court for Carlson. Carlson gets it poked away, out of bounds on the Mustangs. Inbounded to Smith in the backcourt. He'll put a move on Vanderbosch, trying to get by him. Heitman for three. Rattles in and out, no good. Smith the rebound. He'll get an easy putback layup on the offensive board. That puts Smith in double digits with 10 points. Stevers trying to go right at Carlson. Carlson stays right with him. Rebounded by Stevers, gets his own board there. Dix will get a nice pass in there, but the layup is no good. Rebounded by Cavazos. Dix threaded the needle there, but Tauber could not put the layup in. Carlson gets Dix jumping. Gives it to Smith, pump fakes, turns around. Shot. I don't know if that was tipped or meant to be some sort of a pass, but either way, not quite there. Stevers for three on the other end. No good. Smith a rebound. Heitman loses it off of Greenfield. Greenfield with a scoop and score for the easy layup. Heitman just not doing a good job of corralling the ball right now. Greenfield gives it up to Dix for another easy layup on another John Heitman turnover. Heitman is not looking to bring the ball up anymore. Panthers have got to secure it better on the dribble. Knocked away by Greenfield yet again. Up to Dix on the fast break. He'll try a Euro step, not quite there. Will be out of bounds on the Panthers. It'll stay Mustang ball. Newell-Fonda subs in three fresh players. We now are a running clock here in the second half as the Mustangs are up more than 35. Three-pointer shot by the Mustangs. No good. Stevers the rebound. No good on that one too. Might have been fouled, but they're not going to call it. And Smith is fouled on the rebound. Fouls on Eli Roberts of the Mustangs. That'll be the third for the team. Second on Roberts. Carlson gets the pass deflected. Cannot go over the top of a trap like that. Fast break layup, no good. Stevers ends up with the ball. Puts it up. Lands on Heitman. Heitman and lots of bodies on the ground. But the basket is good for 2 points for Newell-Fonda amongst all the excitement on the ground there. Pass is deflected again by the Mustangs. Tracked down by Heitman. He'll save it from going out of bounds, ending up in the bleachers, but it will still end up in the Mustangs' hands. Dix pump fakes. Shot on the inside, and that's going to be a charge. John Heitman draws a charge. He saw that one coming a mile away, got his feet set, and just took it. Another foul on Eli Roberts. That is his third. Mustangs still with some one-on-one pressure in the front court. Heitman passes it right into the hands of Dix, and Dix is going to be fouled on the fast break. That's going to be the fourth foul on Heitman. Maybe some frustration coming out there for him. But you can't do it in that way. 4 fouls almost heading into the fourth quarter. They're going to need him if they have any chance of coming back in this ball game. Screen at the free throw line, back inside for the Mustangs. Another short corner pass. Off a lot of hands back in the Mustangs' hands. The layup is going to be good. That's going to be the 60th point for the Mustangs. Now 60-18. Hyman gets it out of the corner into Carlson. Hyman's going to drive over the top of two Mustangs. Ball is loose for a period of time, but finally brought in by Hyman. Gives that to Carlson. Pump fakes a three, drives now, loses it. That's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. Panthers got a little lucky there with some tip balls and a foul. Foul's on Geisen Lyman, and the clock's going to run out here in the third quarter for the Panthers with the running clock. Score is 60-18 in favor of the Mustangs, and we'll be right back after this quarter break from Fuller Digital.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Here we are back in the Panther Pit for the start of the fourth quarter between the Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. Newell-Fonda Mustangs have a large lead entering the fourth here and not looking to give it up whatsoever. Mustangs on the drive. Shot is no good. A little early on the rebound. Jump there for the Mustangs will end up in the Panthers' hands. Hyman will bring the ball up the floor now. Carlson looking for a pass, but good defense there by Greenfield. It will end up in Carlson's hand. Now he pump fakes a pass inside, looking to hand it off to Hyman, but defense again is right on him. Get into Smith. He's going to fade away on the shot. No good off the rim. Austin Walsh the rebound. Mustangs going right up the floor. Melendez tries to take a charge, and he is going to. That's going to be the third charge for the Mustangs this game. Foul was on Geisen Lyman. Oh, excuse me. Foul was on Austin Walsh. That'll be the 16th foul for the Mustangs in the half. So the next one will put Walsh slips a little bit, giving Cavazos a lane. He puts it up, no good. Smith a board though, puts it up, no good. He'll get it again. And there it goes on the third try for the Panthers. Bennett Smith, 2 O boards and 2 points there. Getting a little bit stats for him. Greenfield's in the corner. He'll drive to the middle. Pass it back out to Walsh. Might have moved his feet a little bit, but the rest didn't see that one. Shot's no good. Smith a rebound. Smith has been a monster on the board so far this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a double-double. Don't know his exact stats on the rebounds, but I feel like I'm saying his name a lot. And that's going to be an over and back on the Panthers. Hyman complaining that he tipped the ball, which might have been true, but still you don't want to put yourself in that position anyway. Mustangs are going to sub 5 in now. All new legs. Severs with the ball. He has not scored in the second half yet. They're going to get it to him inside though. Back outside. Dix on the other line. He's going to put a move on Cavazos. Cavazos stays right with him though. Tauber gives it to Severs, back to Dix. Dix putting Cavazos on skates again, and the layup is no good. Just short there for Dix. Rebound goes to Heitman. Carlson's going to pump fake a 3 and dribble drive in. Shot is no good, but he'll get fouled on the shot, and he'll get 2 guaranteed at the line. That will be the 7th team foul and officially put St. Mary's in the bonus. But Carlson will get 2 on the foul on the shot attempt. First one is no good. Second attempt here for Carlson. That one's also no good. Hyman will almost corral in the O board. It'll end up in Mustang's hands. Severs will spin, and bank shot is good on a nice little floater there by Severs on the spin move. He knew right where the defender was at and knew how to avoid him. Carlson will drive, gets it tipped by Dix, and Dix is going to be on a fast break and another easy layup. Hyman's not going to contest that one as he has 4 fouls. Not trying to risk being out of this ball game. Carlson picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go so far. Gives it to Smith finally. Smith on a nice little fader. Not quite there. Melendez tips it right into the hands of Tauber. Now Severs on the fast break. Carlson will defend, but that'll be an and 1 for Carter Severs. That'll give him his first points of the second half and 21 on the game with a chance to go to 22. That is the first foul on Cavazos and only the second for the team in the half. Severs makes the free throw, and he will check out of the game, probably for the rest of the game, as Newell-Fonda seems to be clearing their bench and their reserves. St. Mary's will keep their starters in for now. Give it a little bit more time before they put their bench in. Hyman looking to get into Smith, but there's plenty of defenders there. But Smith will be fouled on the inbounds pass. He will go to the line for a 1-and-1. That is the 4th foul on Eli Roberts. One more and he is out for the game. So a couple guys in foul trouble here. First one for Smith is up, just off the front rim and in. So he will get another. That is the 13th point for Bennett Smith. Looking to make it 14 here with this second free throw attempt. And that is off the back iron and in. So 2 for 2 from the line there for Smith. Walsh on the drive, kicks it out to the corner. Tauber out at the top, picks up his dribble after one. Screen at the top of the key. To the short corner, now to the block. Bennett Smith his hand straight up, looking not to give anything up. And then Bennett pulls in another rebound. Give it to Bennett on the corner again. He will drive all the way in. Nothing really there, so he'll give it out to Hyman. Hyman drives, floats up a shot, and that one's going to be good. High floater for Hyman. He is fouled, makes the shot. It'll be an and one. He'll go to the line for the three-point play. Some more subs here for Newell-Fonda. A little confusion on who was coming out there. Hyman will miss off the back iron, and he'll stay with 3 points on the game. Not a great free throw game for him today. Newell-Fonda right down in the middle of the lane for another layup. Score is now 67-24. Newell-Fonda Mustangs with about 3 minutes left here in the game. Cross-court pass to Carlson, gets it into Smith. Pass is tipped away back to Carlson, though. He's going to drive. Pump fake, doesn't shoot it. Gives it back to Heitman. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. Back to Carlson in the corner. Gives it up to Smith. Smith put his body down. No good on the shot. And the Mustangs will go the other way. Corner three here for the Mustangs. That's no good. Smith another rebound. Carlson now at the three-point line. Smith looking for it again inside. They have a defender in front of him, and they're helping on the backside for Smith. They finally lob it over to Smith. He cannot hold it. It'll end up going the other way for the Mustangs on another fast break. Good ball movement there on the fast break, and that'll be another easy layup for the Mustangs. 71 now for them. 2 minutes left here in the fourth. Now St. Mary's will clear their bench now and hopefully put their reserves in. Floater is good for the Mustangs. 55, Pedro Patricio with a shot there. That'll be his first points of the game. Carlson will take a three. No good. Melendez tracking it down. Not quite. Rebound for Patricio. 3-point shot for the Mustangs is up. No good. Off the iron. Corralled in for the offensive rebound by Patricio, though. He'll put one up. Not quite in the position to shoot, so that'll miss everything. Smith will end up with the ball, and he'll take it up himself. Looked like he was going to look to shoot there. Just bullies his way inside. They're going to call a foul. Blocking foul on the Mustangs there. So Bennett will go to the line for two. They're going to allow the subs to come in before the second free throw here. Or before the first free throw, excuse me. Everyone but the shooter. So Bennett Smith will stay at the line. I guess they did not call the foul a shooting foul, so it was on the ground, so he will only get a 1-and-1. Misses it though. Smith corrals it in, under a minute left now here in the fourth. Smith crossover at the top of the key, now behind the back. Oh. Gets it poked away, but there will be a foul. Smith a little banged up on that play. Might have hit the ground a little hard or tweaked his ankle maybe, but he is wincing there at the free throw line. So now he will go to the line for two. Looking to coach to maybe call a timeout. Maybe he's hurting a little bit more than we thought. He will make the free throw, however. Must not be hurting that much. He is limping there at the line, so maybe he is. Kobe Bryant didn't stop shooting free throws when he got injured, though, so neither will Bennett Smith. Second one is no good. Rebound by the Mustangs. Smith will hobble back on defense. He's still able to get boards, though. 30 seconds left. Ref's going to call his own time to get the sub in. Get Bennett Smith out of there. Still limping back to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Owen Keenan for three at the top of the line. He loves the three-point shot. He'll miss the first one. Good defense there by Martin. There'll be a turnover on the Mustangs. Panthers will hopefully get it back if the clock doesn't run out quick. See what they can do. They're going to get it back to Keenan at the three-point line. He loves to shoot those. Not quite there, and that's going to be the end of the game, folks. Final score 73-25. Newell-Fonda Mustangs will win the boys game and the girls game. 2 doubleheader wins for the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. St. Mary's, not a great performance tonight, but a lot to learn from and take on to their next. Again, thank you for joining us here at the Panther Pit tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions. And thank you to our pregame sponsor, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. And that'll do it tonight, folks, on Fuller Digital. My name is Mason Lavin and my partner, Christian. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.